If you're constantly counting down the days until your next paycheck, you're not alone, and you're not powerless. Living paycheck to paycheck can feel overwhelming, but with the right strategies, you can take control of your money, break the cycle, and build a more secure financial future. In this guide, we'll explore practical steps to help you budget better, cut expenses, increase income, and create lasting stability. Today we will talk about what to do if you're living paycheck to paycheck. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding the paycheck to paycheck reality. Living paycheck to paycheck is a financial reality that many people face, where your income barely covers your essential expenses, and there's little to no money left for savings, emergencies, or discretionary spending. According to various financial studies, a significant portion of working adults in the US and other developed nations live this way, regardless of income level. That means even individuals earning $75,000 or more annually can find themselves strapped for cash each month if their expenses outpace or match their income. The key issue is not only insufficient income, but often a lack of budgeting, financial literacy, and preparedness for unexpected costs like car repairs, medical bills, or job loss. Recognizing this cycle is the first step in breaking it. Living paycheck to paycheck is not a sign of failure, but it is a red flag that requires attention, strategic planning, and lifestyle changes to gain financial stability. 2. Tracking every dollar you spend. To change your financial reality, you need to know exactly where your money is going. Start by tracking every single dollar you spend over the course of a month. Use budgeting tools or apps like Mint, YNB, You Need a Budget, or even a simple spreadsheet. Categorize your expenses into essentials, rent/mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, financial obligations, loan payments, insurance, and discretionary expenses, entertainment, eating out, subscriptions. You may be surprised to find how much is going to non-essentials. This tracking process will help you identify leaks in your budget, areas where you can cut back without sacrificing your basic needs. For example, canceling a $15/month subscription might not seem like much, but when combined with other unnecessary expenses, it can free up hundreds of dollars a year. Once you understand your financial patterns, you can begin reallocating funds towards savings or debt reduction. 3. Building a realistic and sustainable budget. Creating a budget is one of the most powerful tools in overcoming the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Start with the 50-30/20 rule. Allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. If your needs exceed 50%, which is often the case when living paycheck to paycheck, it's important to adjust and reduce discretionary spending until you can realign the percentages. Your budget should be dynamic, flexible enough to account for seasonal or irregular expenses, but strict enough to enforce discipline. Automation can also help. Set up automatic transfers to savings or debt payments so you're not tempted to spend that money. Importantly, revisit and revise your budget monthly. Life circumstances change, so should your budget. The goal is to create a structure that puts you in control of your finances rather than letting your bills dictate your life. 4. Cutting costs without sacrificing quality of life. Living frugally doesn't mean you have to deprive yourself. It's about being smart and intentional with your money. Begin by identifying cost-saving opportunities in your current lifestyle. Could you switch to a cheaper cell phone plan, shop at discount grocery stores, or negotiate lower insurance premiums? Cooking at home instead of dining out can save hundreds of dollars per month. You can also look for ways to reduce fixed expenses. Consider downsizing your living space, refinancing loans, or finding roommates to share housing costs. Also, challenge yourself with no-spend weeks where you avoid non-essential purchases. Use libraries for free entertainment, take advantage of local community events, and swap services with friends or neighbors, like babysitting or home repairs. These small adjustments add up, and the psychological boost from gaining control over your finances can be just as rewarding as the financial gains themselves. 5. Increasing your income strategically. While cutting expenses is crucial, increasing your income can drastically accelerate your path out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Start by assessing your current job. Are you due for a raise, or can you take on extra hours or responsibilities? If upward mobility is limited, consider switching industries or pursuing additional certifications or training that can boost your earning potential. In the meantime, explore side gigs that fit your schedule: freelance work, tutoring, pet sitting, rideshare driving, or selling crafts or goods online. Even earning an extra $200, $500 a month can provide the cushion needed to build savings or pay off debt faster. Be strategic. Opt for side hustles that align with your skills and interests, so they're sustainable. Long-term, investing in education or a high-demand trade can increase your lifetime earning potential, giving you a better buffer against financial stress. 6. Building an emergency fund, even on a tight budget. One of the biggest reasons people remain stuck living paycheck to paycheck is the lack of an emergency fund. Without savings, any unexpected expense, a flat tire, a medical bill, a lost job, can throw your entire budget into chaos. Even if you can only save $5 or $10 a week, start now. The goal is to build a starter emergency fund of at least $500, $1,000. Once that's in place, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Keep your emergency fund in a separate savings account that's easy to access, but not connected to your debit card. Automating deposits, even small ones, can help make saving a habit. You can also use windfalls like tax refunds, bonuses, or cash gifts to jumpstart your fund. Having even a modest buffer can drastically reduce financial anxiety and prevent the use of high-interest credit cards or payday loans when life throws curveballs. 7. Tackling debt with a plan. Debt can be one of the biggest obstacles to escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards, payday loans, or personal loans, can quickly erode any progress you make. Start by listing all your debts, including amounts owed, interest rates, and minimum payments. Then choose a repayment strategy. The avalanche method, pay off debts with the highest interest first, saves the most money over time. While the snowball method, pay off smallest debts first, provides quicker psychological wins. Whichever you choose, make sure to always pay at least the minimum on all accounts to avoid penalties. Consider consolidating high-interest debts with a lower-rate personal loan or 0% balance transfer credit card if you qualify. Also look into nonprofit credit counseling organizations that can help you negotiate better terms or create a debt management plan. Every dollar you redirect from interest to principal is a step closer to financial freedom. 8. Creating a long-term financial vision. Escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle isn't just about today. It's about laying the groundwork for long-term stability and growth. Once you've implemented budgeting, saving, and debt strategies, start thinking ahead. Set financial goals: home ownership, retirement, education, travel, or starting a business. Create a timeline and break each goal into smaller milestones. Educate yourself on investing, even if you start small with low-cost index funds or employer-sponsored retirement plans like a 401 or IRA. Financial literacy is a lifelong journey, and the more you learn, the better decisions you'll make. Surround yourself with people who support your goals and encourage smart money habits. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.